Hey coaches, I'm Lacey Willard and I'm here with a few tips for one-on-one coaching once you have someone already on product. So first of all, if we're talking 24-day challenge, I like to keep a big full-size calendar planner because for me, I like to be able to see the whole picture. I like to be able to see when someone started, when they're finishing up, what day they're on. I like to be able to see it all at one glance. I like to write up on the top everyone that I have starting a challenge that month, and then of course their specific dates and everything on the right day. So that's just what's easier for me to keep track of everybody. I love it. Once you have someone starting a 24-day challenge, I, of course, always make sure to explain the product before they start. But a lot of people, even though you've walked them through it, they still don't understand it on day one, or they're going to mess it up or have a lot of questions. So after the morning of day one for people, I like to check in with them and see how their morning went. And I ask specific questions like, did you get your probiotic in and your fiber, and how was your spark? Did you get your mid-morning snack in? Were you able to get your afternoon snack in? Ask specific questions like that. Otherwise, they're just going to say, good, it was good, it went fine. So you definitely want to make sure that they're starting off on the right track and doing everything correctly so that they can continue to see the best results. So while you're checking in with a challenger, if they start to have issues, the best thing to do, if they're having stomach issues, they're not seeing results, whatever the problem is, that's a great time to introduce third-party credibility, because even though it's something that you've already said to them hearing it from another coach or your sponsor is going to make all the difference in the world. So anytime they're having issues, get them on a three-way call or in a meeting to go over some of those problems. Usually it's just some small tweaking. You can ask questions like for them to walk you through their day, what exactly they're eating, and a lot of times it's just a few little things they're eating that they really should be limiting or avoiding, and once you remove that, things change for them. Or they're not drinking enough water, and you can just boost their water intake. So usually it's just little tweaks like that. But like I said, it's a great time to introduce that third-party credibility. So the last thing I want to remind you is to remember to celebrate all victories, no matter how large or small. If you have someone on a 24-day challenge who hasn't lost any weight, but they're sleeping great, that's awesome. Celebrate that. Don't lose your wow factor, because we know everyone sees great results on their 24-day challenge, right? But for someone who's doing this for the first time, you being their cheerleader and constantly having that encouragement is going to just inspire them and keep them going. If it's someone who just started Spark and that's their first product that they're trying, celebrate that they've given up soda or coffee and replaced it with Spark and that they're feeling great. If they're just changing a few little habits, just celebrate all of it. Just remember that's a huge deal for all those people, so don't lose your wow factor. Be their biggest cheerleader and just keep encouraging them. So those are my best tips for you. I hope it was helpful.